Uh-oh. Um, I think we're about to start. Okay, yeah, there we are. I gotta mute myself. I know.
You're listening to the Flippin' Fantastic
Oh
Podcast.
my
If you're
God.
watching this and you aren't subscribed, go hit that button right now and watch this.
Let's be real, we're the #1 reselling podcast.
Wow. All right.
Yay! That's pretty cool. I was like, there's our
Yeah.
intro.
Yay.
I
Hello, whoever's
know.
here.
I know.
Well, yeah, whoever's here. Well, one of them's me, but because I had to open the chat.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
Grams.
Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, it does work. I can see it, Mo, at the bottom of the screen. We're
Yeah,
getting fancy over here with our free software.
I know. I know.
Hey,
Although
Teresa.
you are echoing again. I don't know what's going on. Oh well. Sorry.
Wonder if it's am I too close? You can always back it off.
I don't know. Oh, there's Chris.
Hey,
Hi.
Chris, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Happy New
Yeah.
Year's. Yeah, Mo, how was your New Year's?
Happy New Year.
How was your holiday season?
It was all right.
Yeah.
It was all right.
Did you ever put your Christmas tree up?
Um, my husband did, and he took out I have a lot of ornaments, but he took like one box and put some on
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Is it still up or did you take it down already?
No, it's still there. He's got it. He put it up. He's got to take it down.
That sounds good. I took ours down too
Yeah.
2 days ago, yesterday. I put it
Hmm.
away. So I was ready for it to be like done and clean and out the door, you know?
Hi, Matt. Happy New Year.
Oh, hey, Matt. Hey, ABC Matt. How are you doing?
And
He's
hi,
probably,
Shane. Happy New Year.
hey, Shane, thanks for popping in.
Yeah.
I know. Um, so what did you think about the Flippy Awards, Mo?
Well,
Do you
I
think
think
it,
they were the epitome of the year. They were the high point of the year. I think
yes,
everybody's talking about them. I think,
they were a success?
yes.
Yeah. I think we might have ruffled a couple of feathers, but um, you know, whatever. Somebody might have got their feelings hurt. But
Oh, wow.
it's all in it's all in
It
fun.
was just in fun. It's not anything we
Hmm.
haven't said outside of.
True. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. And it's just comical. Yeah, did you listen to anybody's podcast that was talking about it?
I
Did
have
you do that
not had a chance, because I'm busy creating this beautiful masterpiece.
yet?
No, I have
Yeah.
not. So I guess that'll be this weekend. I did not get to listen to anything yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure it's all
Gotcha.
glowing reviews of that
Mm,
masterpiece.
yeah. I
And it
think
was, it was way
I
shorter
think
than any other award show ever on. So,
it's true. And there was only 7 categories, so maybe next year we'll have a bigger budget. We can do it like Mr. Beast style. We can have it on Amazon Prime. We can rent out a theater, stuff like that.
let me know if this is better. Usually I'm too loud, so I just want to make sure. Live is like hard to figure out. So let me know if that's okay. Um, I know, but you were kind of late in the year. We had already come up with our category. Sorry.
Yeah, we had been talking about it for a couple months before the awards. So
Yes. Yes.
yeah, best new full-time reseller award. Hang in there, Shane. Maybe next
Thanks.
year.
Thank you, Christopher. Thank you.
Yeah, it was
Matt,
definitely
I
fun.
feel Matt feels there should be a hobby reseller award. That you you're way your hobby makes way more money than mine, Matt. So I think but I can't we couldn't give ourselves awards, you know. We're already the #1 podcast. So
I was about to say we already did give ourselves an award. We just didn't, you know, actually, make the plaque for it. Because number
yeah.
2 podcast, obviously we were number 1. And for some crazy reason, Death Pile Picker thought that um, Reseller Clickbait got second place because he thought that Trash to Cash was number 1. I was like,
What?
no, yeah.
No.
I was like, no, we are number 1. That's why there's a number 2.
Come
I was
on,
like,
Mike.
that was definitely a blonde moment for him, for it to just go shoo, right over his head.
Yeah, for
Oh
sure.
my god. Hmm. Oh my gosh. And oh my gosh, Mo. As you know, I've talked about it before. I don't have a Facebook account, and but Matt
Right.
does. And we have bigger things. We have like bigger items that I'm like, I don't want to put on eBay. I don't want to have to deal with the shipping and all that. So Matt's been putting stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and oh my gosh, it's been selling like crazy. I think one of the last podcasts I had talked about it, but we have a bunch listed, but we've sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces, like 9 items. And
Mm-hmm.
Matt just walked in the door from doing another transaction. And in total, we've done $610 in 2 weeks, which is crazy.
Wow.
I know. And this was
That's
all
awesome.
like just death pile stuff that, it wasn't our personal stuff. It was like stuff we've sourced and just didn't want to deal with.
Right.
So it's fantastic. I mean, yeah, I was pretty stoked to get all that out of
Yeah.
the way. Now we're like clearing up space and,
Mm-hmm.
passing on deals to other people. So yeah, what that SpongeBob TV? I don't know if you remember. I got it this summer for $5
Yeah.
at a estate sale. I sold that for parts. It turns on, but it doesn't have like the SpongeBob character in the corner. Sold that for $50. Sold it like a fishing rod holder, a dog carrier, like a vintage, like wooden dog carrier. I don't know how old it is. It has to have been from like the 60s, 50s, 60s, maybe. A piano, not a poster, but like a painting, like a black velvet painting, and another TV, like a VHS DVD player, like not a player. Well, I guess it is a player, but you can like burn, the VHS to DVD. So
Right.
that was, yeah, just all this stuff. I don't have to deal with the shipping, it doesn't work, the fees. I love it. I'm like a little kid. I'm like, it's a brand new platform for me. I know. I'm so excited. I don't know. But as you guys can tell by the title of the video, we were going to talk about things that eBay doesn't like for you to do, and they will punish you for it if you do it. Well, not all of them, but they do punish you. What is that? Because all Matt's rule? Oh my gosh. It's too funny. Yes, Matt, they do. I'll give you that. But what are some things that you can think of, Mo, that eBay doesn't like you to do?
eBay doesn't like when you don't list. They
Yeah,
punish
that's
you.
true. Yeah.
Like me over this holiday season. I'm getting back to it, but I've only I have only sold a few things over the last week. Like
Yeah.
like literally a few. Like 2. But
Mm-hmm.
they were too old. Well, one was old, so I'm okay with it. I'm fine. It was it was a little bit of a rough holiday for me and my family, but so I took it easy on myself. So we're getting back to it now. But they
Yeah.
definitely don't like it, and we already know that, so, preach it to the choir.
Hmm.
So,
But it is true. It is crazy how, you know, you the more you list, the more they like push you out to the
yeah. Mm-hmm.
in the eBay algorithm,
Yeah.
because it's yeah, that they definitely punish you. They're like, "Oh, you don't make us a priority in your life, in your reselling life, so
I
we're
guess, I
gonna
guess so.
they
I
get
guess
they
so.
put you in the corner." They're like,
Right.
"Put baby in the corner now."
Hmm.
Oh,
I've been
yeah,
in the
that's
corner
true.
for a while. Hopefully I get out, get my dunce cap off.
Yeah. I know that. I think that for like the next 2 weeks, when I list stuff, I'm gonna schedule them out for like every 2 hours or something, every 2 or 4 hours. So there's like a constant every 4 hours, there's something being posted on my eBay store and just see what that does. Instead of just
Right.
like
That'd be
doing all my drafts in the morning or something, like
that'd be
let them
and
go.
yes, I would be interested to see that
Yeah.
because I,
Because then
I
it's
don't
like you're
I don't
constantly
necessarily
working.
I don't do it that way because I haven't been drafting much. Um
Mhm.
I plan to. I plan to like have more, so that when I do have a day that just gets, overwhelmed or busy or whatever, and I can put some stuff out. So I'm constantly not doing that. But like usually what I do is I take a bunch of pictures and then I sit on the couch and I, grab 10 and I list them then. Do you know what I mean? I don't even put them in drafts. So
No, yeah, but you
I don't
could
know.
instead of
Hmm.
just sitting on the couch and listing them all, you could list one
Right.
and then put the
Uh-huh.
others in draft and schedule them.
Yeah. Right, right, right.
Because you're still literally like posting them that day, but just you're just not seeing it.
Right.
I don't know.
Yes.
But I'm curious. I'm gonna try it and see. Because you know what else I've noticed for the last like 3 weeks, I have been paying attention to this and I've been intentionally delaying or shipping out items at different times. Like I ship in the morning, but I will ship like either early or later in the morning or the afternoon. Just I've been playing with this because I wanted to
Right.
see if I ship all of my items. This is what traditionally happens. As soon as I ship the very last item, I instantly start getting sales for the day. So I have been playing around, like shipping at different times to see if I could get some sales before my last shipment. And it
Yeah.
seems like I feel like eBay is like, we're not going to push you out until you get all your shipments taken care of. So that just is what it seems like for me, if that made any sense at all. But I just think that's interesting. But it's like literally like 10, 15 minutes later, I'll start my sales for the day will like start rolling in. So I don't know. Maybe they punish you too for not shipping, you know? Although I do
Yep.
have 1 day shipping. So mhm.
Yeah, I
What's
mean,
what
I,
is
I I have 1 day shipping too. I ship next day. So make eBay
what
money and
is
they'll make you money.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
true.
mean pretty much. Mhm.
I
Yeah.
do have lots of stuff in my store that they could, give throw me a bone if I have a bad week. Um,
Yeah.
Christopher says, you got to treat eBay like your girlfriend. Give it lots of attention.
Yeah.
This is true.
That's
It's true.
mhm.
She's a fickle woman. She's high
Yes.
maintenance. She's high
She
maintenance.
yes, can't neglect her. Oh my gosh. What did Matt say? I ship same day. This is why I never do what sold video. Oh, I didn't.
Oops.
I didn't. It
Oops.
went
Sorry.
bye bye.
Why
I
did
couldn't
it?
read it.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't realize I had clicked it.
It's literally a couple of blocks for me. Gotcha. Yeah, I think. Do you ship same day, Mo? Do you have same or not same day, but do you have next day?
I have next day.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm packing stuff and someone bought something like late or early in the morning,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? And it technically doesn't have to go out to the next day, but I'm there and I
Yeah.
have time, and it's not like something that I have to. If I can get it out the door fast, it'll go out the same day. So I have
Yeah.
done it. I just
Mm-hmm.
don't always do it. It doesn't always
Same.
happen that way.
I did it this morning. I had packed my orders and then I had two more orders come in and I packed them and they're out the door right now. So, um, yeah. And then I try to do it if it's Friday because then, it's not going to go out till Monday. So I try to accommodate them. If it's an easy pack, like I don't have to, do all that. Hey, Roman.
Hi,
Me and
Roman.
Chris, what did he say? Me and Chris decided that Chris will just send me all of his inventory because he wants me to help him out finally. Oh my goodness. That's you're gonna need a freight shipment there, Roman, for Chris's inventory.
Tractor trailer.
What exactly? What else, Mo? Oh, how about let's see. When you they also punish you for not filling in enough item specifics, I feel like
Yeah,
they want you to put
probably.
in a book of item
I
specifics,
know. And you know how we all know how ridiculous some of them are because they just make no sense for what you're listing.
Yeah,
It's too many. It's too many.
it is. I agree.
They need to back off and really. I mean, I get it on certain things. There's how if you actually list something like an electronics and it's already, you know, they have all that information and that gets populated, I get
Hmm.
that. But you know, I'm you're listing some, vintage ornament from, the 50s or something. I don't need a book for it. Look at the
Right.
pictures.
Yeah,
It
I
it
agree.
gets it gets ridiculous. I have a lot of suggested, you know, um uh eBay is always suggesting me that I need to go in and fill in a bunch.
Suggested. Oh, the like filling in more item
Right.
specifics and stuff
But I
like
mean,
that.
I
Yeah, yeah,
feel
yeah.
like when I list it, I scan through. I'm not trying to take 20 minutes to list one thing. So I scan through. If I'm using somebody's, which is 99.9% of the time, I don't make a new listing. I use somebody
Yeah.
else's, just as close as I can get, and then I go in and I fix everything. So
Hmm.
I'll take, because sometimes people put weird stuff in there, so you got to go look and take it out.
Right.
Mo- Most of the time, I'm taking something out instead of putting something in. So,
Same.
but they're so useless. Most of them, they're so useless.
I
So
agree. And they're gonna be adding more to like clothing because I sell a lot of clothing and they're changing it to like right now it's new tags pre-owned and they're gonna change or add pre-owned and then it's gonna be like excellent, good, acceptable, that garbage, not that garbage, but how like video games will say that they're going to start adding that to clothes. So I'm not looking
yeah,
forward to that because it's all subjective, so all my clothes are going to be good no matter, unless it's new at
R-
tags, you know
yeah,
because that's what I do for
right,
books. I, books is good. I never put anything else, even if it looks brand new. I just put good. I'd rather manage people's expectations and be surprised when they get it in the mail.
right.
What's that say? I can't see it.
Um, that says, how often do you use Google Lens versus eBay photo search to find out what an item is? If I just,
uh,
if I don't, I personally, if I don't know what it is at all, you know, like a brand or whatever, I use eBay. I mean, I use Google to get a
Same.
name for something or a brand or whatever. But then if I know what it is, but I want to find listings, I've been using eBay photo search more and more actually
Oh, really? Huh.
when I'm out.
I d- oh, when you're out, really? I
Yeah.
never, I never use it. I maybe use it 1% of the time because it will pull up some random looking stuff, and I'm like,
Oh yeah,
Google
sometimes
is
it
like
will.
on point. But I think it might be Android specific because my Matt has an Apple, and
Boo.
he will take a picture and it pulls up some random picture, and I use Android, and it's like perfection every time. I never get like, crazy stuff, So, wonder what Matt has. ABC Matt has. I bet he has an Apple, you know?
Probably.
What do you think?
I
Yeah.
well, I will say this. Here's my problem with pulling it up on if you're using Google Lens that's strictly to identify something, do not look at the prices of things that are selling that they're pulling up because it pulls up the most expensive ones from eBay or wherever else.
Yeah. And it's the active listings. It's not even solds, you know?
Yeah,
hmm
right.
So,
So that's why sometimes I know what it is. So I use eBay. I think it's better than it was though, the eBay
yeah.
search. As long as you're make sure you kind of like hold it and point it at the floor so the background is like not messy,
Yeah. Like
it, it
like a
it has
blank
a better
background.
yeah, it has a better time that way. And then
hmm
uh yeah, so
hmm
anyway,
Or what else? eBay doesn't
I
like
gotta I gotta
when
I get
you
distracted by the chat.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
wait, what was I saying? But yeah,
But
because
speaking of
Google like you said, it pulls up exactly what you're looking for, but it pulls up, you know, if you
yeah,
click on the link to that eBay listing, it gives you this high value. I mean, that's a hard lesson to learn. So,
yeah.
you
I
think you bought
typically
something
just
that's
use
worth a lot and it's just
Google
somebody had it listed that.
I'll just use Google Lens to like get the name of
Right.
the item, like the specific name, and then I just type that in eBay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But speaking of crazy pictures, that's another thing eBay doesn't like is when your pictures are blurry and stuff like that. I think they will like suppress your listings if you have blurry pictures and stuff like that. And you've got like crazy feet in craziness in the
Don't
in the
put your
photos.
feet where you make
Oh my
pictures.
Yes. So blurry photos. Make sure your cover picture is not blurry and it's a one by one. Like eBay likes one by one photos. The other ones can be rectangle shape, but the first one has to be a one by one. But what did Lori say?
Yeah.
eBay photo search has gotten better, but
Yeah.
still has nothing
Oh
on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Absolutely. It has gotten better though. Um Roman
hmm
says he used Google once on himself and he's AI. That makes sense. And
Oh my
hi
gosh.
Kristen. Kristen's
Oh my
here,
gosh.
Rural
Hey,
Squirrel. I have
Kristen. Thanks for
I
showing
have
up.
my uh just my sleep screens on my whatever you call them on my computer is just set to like at Microsoft. It pulls off like
Oh,
pictures off of Bing or whatever Microsoft searches, Bing or whatever.
yes.
And yesterday
Uh-huh.
it was these two little squirrels in a
Aw.
it was in a tree. It was very cute.
Aw, so cute. I was like, where's Mo going
Made
with
me
this?
think.
Is she taking pictures of the background with the Microsoft or something?
What's that?
Um, I didn't know what you were going with that story about the background.
Oh,
I didn't know you
just
were.
squirrels. Yeah,
Mhm.
it made me think of the squirrels yesterday. It's
Uh-huh.
like different every day.
Oh my gosh.
Matt says
I
he's a
remember
homeless man.
Oh yeah, I remember when people were taking photos and putting it in Google Images and seeing what it would pop up. I thought that was funny. What did Roman say? It's snowing?
It's heading this way. We're supposed to get snow later on today. Let me
No,
hold on.
there's
Let
no
me
way.
let me see. Hold on.
I can't have the
Oops, I
snow,
forgot to I
It's
forgot to
49 where I live currently, so but it says it feels like 44. It's breezy. I hope it's a wonderful snowfall, Mo, that you're pulling up. A wonderful cascading snow.
Oh wait, I wanted this one. Hold on. Here we go. There it is bigger.
That's
I sent that to our chat yesterday. It's very Amy looking.
that's a very long storm cell. Is that real though, or did someone make that? Is that supposed to be legit?
I don't know. I don't know. I saw it on X and that was funny.
Oh
And
my god,
so I I put it up.
that's crazy though. If that's real, like I feel like it is, because isn't that like the way the storm system is supposed to be looking like currently?
I
Or
don't
maybe
know.
they changed it a little bit.
I don't
But
know. I don't know.
bundle
I don't know.
up,
It's
guys. You're
funny.
going to need a lot of protection on the East Coast from the
Yes.
snow.
It was
Oh.
funny.
Mm. Oh my gosh. What have you guys come across in on eBay that you feel like eBay doesn't like you to do and they like punish you? Oh, obviously another one is late shipment. Like when you ship stuff out late, they punish you for that, you know?
Yeah.
That's
Actually, I have so yeah, when you look on there, I didn't ship late, but it got to
mhm.
people late. I don't know if I'm gonna
Yeah.
bother with it, but there is a link, so I had like over the holiday, I had like two or three things that arrived late. So they punish you for that, which is stupid. Um,
Yeah.
and if you want to get that off your metrics, there's a link somewhere, and I have to go find that link. I'm pretty sure that Alicia gave me that link, so I have to look for it. There's a link you
Uh,
go to, and you just say, "Hey, I shipped these on time," and you give the
the tracking.
yeah, the tracking, and they go, "Okay," and they take it off like within a day.
Oh. Hmm.
Um,
Okay.
but I have to
I think
find that link.
I checked mine the other day and it was like 0.02. So maybe
Yeah,
that's
so you
just
probably had like
one.
one thing, yeah.
Yeah.
If you click through, you can get through to see what they are. It'll give you the exact packages. Like I
Yeah.
had ones that and it was the week before Christmas, like three things got
Yeah.
there late. 'Cause I
Yeah.
ship everything on time. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I
I
same.
mean,
Like
in the it's not it's not dropping me down or anything. I'm still like top rated So
yeah. It's not
it's
like
not
punishing you
it's not life or
severely.
death. Like if I don't find that
Right.
link, it's fine. Yeah. But
Yeah.
there is a place you can go. But of course, instead of that link being there, right there where you find the late shipments, it's somewhere completely else. Just like eBay, everything
Right.
is completely
Yeah, they're
girls out
trying
here
to
going to be calling it an average storm. Sorry, this is what happens with live. I'm getting distracted.
Corey with the girls gonna be out here calling it an average storm. Oh my god.
With an average storm that
Probably
someone will
Corey.
be
Just
having.
an average storm. It
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
lackluster. It was a disappointing. Uh, it was just a dusting.
No.
Nothing to write home about.
As we sat here, I actually sold something. Something old,
Oh,
something that's been in my since I
your store for a
started.
while. Nice.
Yeah. Awesome.
Fantastic. Hmm.
Sweet. All right.
What
I'm like, I went to look and I was like, wait, it says ship something out. I don't have to ship it out till technically don't have to ship it out till Monday. So,
That's
uh,
true. But
yeah.
maybe if you ship it out today, eBay will start pushing your stuff out and you'll get some more
Yeah.
sales.
Yeah.
And I know this isn't what we're talking about. I have been doing a sale every weekend
Yeah.
since Thanksgiving weekend. I've been doing a sale
Hmm.
Friday at noon till Monday night at midnight. I've been doing like a 10% off sale, and
Right.
it's been doing really well. Like I've been averaging just from the sale. purchases, like 500 to $600, which has been, nice from those items that I had listed on sale.
Right.
Was it it was either a sale event? Yeah, it was something like that. It was 10% off. But that's pretty good. I was just trying to like, get some of that old stuff going. I just have to remember to do it
Yeah.
today. It's Friday. I'm kind of thrown off a little for the days of the
Every
week.
every time I've tried a sale or a coupon, I get nothing. So I don't know.
Really?
I mean, I'll try again, but right now my focus is on listing. So
Yeah.
yeah.
The sale is something you don't even have to, you can just do it and forget about it,
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be might be worth doing. Do you delist and relist, or delist sell
Yes.
similar? You do?
Yes.
Like,
Which
are
is
you
which is why I've even sold anything because it's been old. Like out of the
Mhm.
last three things I've sold, which is not that much, but two of them are old. Have been there
So
since the
do you
beginnings.
do it consistently? Like, do you try to do like 50 a week, or I don't know. Like,
I just go
how do you
every day. I just go every day. I have sorted by um ones that are ending, so you
Mhm.
look at the time, how much time it lasts before it renews, and
Yeah.
I end those. I end whatever's in the red, is under
Yeah.
24 hours
And
for
then do
that
those.
day. I'll just end them and do those, yeah.
Oh, that's good. And how do
Hmm.
you feel that that works for you? Like, what do you think? Do you get like maybe 10%? That's what I feel like I get. 10% of my relisting, I'll sell within 48 hours. Do you feel like it works like that for you?
No, I don't have as
No.
many listings as you. Um, I just know that like this, like stuff that's been sitting,
Hmm.
I know that this one that sold today got relisted within the last couple days, so
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
yeah.
Yeah. I like.
But I don't have any, it's not, sometimes nothing comes of it, but
Mhm.
stuff does
Yeah.
come of it. So I think it gets eyes back on those new listings. It bumps them up or whatever. So
Right. Yeah, I agree.
let's see, whatever. Uh who's that?
Let's
Happy
see.
Picker says selling a ton of small dollar crap this week, but I mean, yeah, nothing I've sold has been big money, but again,
Yeah.
it's old and like you, I'm glad to see it go.
Hmm. Yeah.
And
Any sale's a good
m-
sale, you know?
yeah, Matt says people are having knife fights for the holidays.
What? He's been selling a lot of knives. That's good.
Knives, yeah. Yeah, but like that's kind of like he buys a lot. Like I didn't watch your most recent one yet, Matt, but you just bought some, didn't you? In one of your recent videos.
Yeah,
Matt
knives are
goes for the
good.
big
Oh,
Matt goes for the big bucks. Roman says
yeah.
he delists and doesn't relists. You have to remember to relist.
That's true. Gotta relist those things, Roman. He's delisting and just tossing it out. I did
Yeah.
do that yesterday. I consolidated like this big tote, um, and I went through and I donated four of the pieces. It was all
Yeah.
plush, and I was just
Right.
like, some of them I had had since I started reselling. So I was just like,
Right. Right.
I
Yeah.
said thank you for the learning experience and passed it on to the donation.
Yeah. Just do some Marie Kondo. Thank you for what you did.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
Um,
I need to that'll be like one of my I think Matt I don't know where the comment went, but like do you have any resolutions and do you keep them? No. I don't make them anymore because I don't keep them, but I do have goals of, I'm not going to go into them, but I do have goals and I also need to inventory because, stuff drops off, so
hmm Yeah,
I
for
want to go
sure.
through I'm going to go through my stuff just like one shelf at a time every like day or so and then um in a bin here or there over the
Yeah.
next month.
Yeah, I started last month. I have like my clothing racks. I started the clothing racks because they're just the easiest
Yeah.
to do. I could just
Mhm.
pull each box down and go through them all. And then I have to like push them all down too, so there's no gaps in my boxes, as I pull the next order out.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? What did Roman say? I ship all my
He
stuff
said
to
he's gonna.
Amy to list in her eBay store. Wait a minute, wait a minute. So that means that I'm gonna get all Matt's. I mean, not Matt's, all Nutter's stuff too. Then, because Nutter's gonna send it to Roman, right? And then I'm gonna get it all.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, oh, geez. Oh
Picking at
gosh.
each other's hood. Maybe
Oh, I
someday.
want to. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mo, you can come to the auction. Well, it hasn't been stellar. I haven't
Yeah.
even gone in probably 3 weeks, maybe. I don't know.
Wow.
Some of the auction
Well,
people
yeah,
might
for
be
the
in our
holidays
chat,
too.
but it's just been off, full Mo.
Yeah.
Like they haven't been putting out like totes, or it's been like backed like old totes with dust on them and stuff. And then
Yeah.
they'll be the same totes from the weekend, or not the weekend, but like, it'll be the same totes from Tuesday that were, had already been picked through, because we normally take the stuff out of one tote and put it in an empty tote,
Yeah.
and then they'll resell it, that tote. And I'm like, bro, that's the tote that I just put all my garbage in. Yeah, I know. It's so crazy. And people went last night and they said it was awful. So hopefully they get their act together this year. So if you're paying attention, Goodwill of Virginia, put the totes on the floor so we can have some good stuff. And they raise the prices. And they raise the prices,
Ooh.
Mo. Yeah. But so not only um, do are the totes not as good as they were, they increased the start bid to $10. Because you know how it was $5. So
Right.
now the start bid is 10.
Oh
And
no.
they're not even as good.
That's a
So
big jump. That's a big jump, you know? I can
it
understand,
is.
New year we're raising it by $2, but another $5? That's a lot.
Or I mean, I would be okay. I would be okay with it if the quality is what it was like 6 months ago, but it's just been decreasing. So I don't understand why raise the price when the quality is not there. And so many of them go unpurchased. So
Right. Yeah.
no. Mm-mm-mm. Oh,
That stinks.
another thing that I've noticed that eBay doesn't like is when you put all capital letters in your title, you
Right.
know, like
Yeah.
every single letter is screaming at you.
I hate
They don't like
when you
that.
find
I think
the
that's,
listing that you want to use and they've got weird bolds or weird caps, and it
yeah,
looks like the SpongeBob meme where he's like
yes,
chicken and every other letter is capitalized and you have to redo it. You're like, I like your
yeah,
title, but why you got to do it like this?
I
Yeah,
know.
I take it all
Same.
out. Just the first word of everything is capitalized like a title, like you know.
Yes.
I was a little bit of a grammar police in
Mm-hmm.
my day. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't yeah. Oh, and
So,
um there are certain eBay search is not perfect, but I did learn this from Rebel Reseller. Her and Robert figured out that if you put so they sell a lot of plush, and and sometimes what people search for in plush is size. So they might be looking for an 8-inch plush or a 16-inch, because like, and Squishmallows have different sizes. They have the 8-inch one or they have the 16-inch one or whatever it is. I don't know.
uh-huh.
So if you put in that search, no, I'm sorry. If you put in your title, instead of spelling out the word inch, if you put double quote, for inch, it's if somebody searches uh, inch if they put 8-inch INCH, you don't necessarily come up. Your listing doesn't necessarily come up. But if you put inch INCH, if they search inch or if they search with a double quote, it will come up for both. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So if you are listing, then you should spell out INCH. So that way you can get
Right.
everybody that's looking
If you,
for
yeah.
inch or
I mean,
quotation marks.
if you want that size in your, um, if that's an important keyword you feel for your particular listing. I mean, most of the time you're not putting that in there, but for some things the size is important.
Size does matter.
And yes, so if you absolutely have to put how many inches, spell out inch after it.
You know what,
Don't
Mo?
put double quote.
I dropped the ball. I should have titled this eBay says size matters. And here's why.
Yes. So technically, eBay doesn't like if you put double quotes for inch in your search. It's not going to bring up people that search inches in a different way are not going to get yours. It's only going to match if they use the double quote. If they use any kind of thing for inches, it's going to come up.
Mhm.
FYI. eBay search is a hot mess. So as we know, it can be a hot mess.
What is Corey said you ruined for everyone with your lives, Amy. What does that mean? Did I mean that
You
was a
ruined
little,
the
what was he talking about? Do you
the
remember?
he's talking about your the auction. You ruined it.
Mm. I doubt it. I doubt I ruined it. There has been people on like TikTok when I post on TikTok, they have like messaged me and said, "Oh, where's this at? I'm going to be in town, blah blah blah." So, I know people have gone because they've seen it on social media. And plus the manager there has said, "Oh, somebody said that they're here because they saw it on like, YouTube or Instagram or something like that." So
Hmm.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'm bringing people. I mean, I don't see them. They didn't become like frequent flyers, but they
Right,
do
right.
come. So yeah,
Yeah.
I know. They're punishing it. Teresa said they're punishing me because I'm not doing the lives anymore. It would be a quick live, Teresa. It would be, oh, Matt and I got here. We paid $4 to get in. Mm, looks like trash. We're out of here. That would be
Yeah,
my
they don't
live.
have those auctions in many places. They don't have them around here. I mean,
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
never heard anything about that. And I don't see like have you ever seen anybody else do a video about it? I don't know where else they have them. I know there were
The
places that you could buy those Gaylords.
Yeah.
Um, uh, if anybody ever watched, what's his name? He's like the trash picker guy from PA. You guys know
I
who I'm
don't know.
talking about? Taco Stacks. I know I had
Oh,
seen him in the past buy a Gaylord from,
oh, okay. Yeah, from like the
yeah,
e-commerce, right? Yeah.
yeah,
Um,
but I've never seen an auction and it's never come across Taco Bell.
there's some in San Francisco because the person on TikTok um was saying that they have them in San Francisco. And I think that's
Oh yeah.
what Andy Someta said too. He said they have something similar.
Oh,
But
okay.
there's also the capital, Richmond, has auctions too.
Yeah.
But and their stuff is better quality than ours, from what I've heard. There's people that go to both, but the
Yeah.
prices go like sky high. So
Right. Uh-huh.
that's like I
When
think
when
their
the
totes start out at $20.
excuse me.
$20
Whenever
to start a
whenever
show.
the weather continuously changes, is my head is clogged, and I know that we're gonna get some sort of weather because I am like itchy and sneezy, and
Well,
so excuse me if I
well, apparently
sound
we're about to.
terrible.
We're gonna get dumped on, Mo. We're gonna get a
That storm's about to blow a load. Oh
Oh my
my.
God. Get your
The
get your what do you call those? Get your dickies on, not your dickies, your galoshes and is that what rain boots?
we this
Taco
is
stacks. That's what everybody's saying.
yeah, taco
What
stacks.
the
Summer is
what's
coming.
Romans? What is Romans called the most unprofessional? What's it called, Mo?
Yeah.
Raymond, what do you call it?
Unprofessional
The
podcast.
unprofessional. Was it
Yeah.
podcast or reseller? Yeah, I just know unprofessional.
Well,
Most
reseller
unprofessional.
live. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's us. That's us right now. Oh my gosh. Taco sacks. Taco attacks.
Taco snacks.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Oh jeez. If you're here, guys, go ahead and hit the heart button so we could get maybe some more, views and stuff like that. We would greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
No, that's
Okay.
not that's what the kids do, Mo. The kids do that.
I
You have to
know.
do this one. Something like I don't
Well, I'm not going to be awkward just because I'm old. It's my birthday tomorrow.
It is? Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I'm
So
going to be even older.
you're gonna be 27.
Oh yeah.
That's what I
Mhm.
heard.
Yeah. There you go.
27. You should go
Mhm.
to Atlantic City, Mo. Tomorrow's
Let's
Sunday,
see.
Saturday. How close are you to Atlantic
Ugh.
City?
Like an hour and a half. Ugh. No.
Oh
Atlantic
my
City ain't that good.
gosh. Yeah, but if you just stay and make it a thing, you
You
could
can
do
go
a
to I can
fantastic
go to
job.
a casino. I can go to a casino if I wanted to gamble 10 minutes away.
Oh,
There's one.
really?
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Well,
There's one in the city.
I don't know if they I mean I don't know if they have table games there. Do they? It's at the racetrack. Like they have slots
Oh,
and stuff.
okay.
I'm not a gambler. I'd rather
Yeah,
spend
but
my money on fun stuff.
true. But you could do the penny slots and just like, have a cocktail, right? Are they free cocktails? I haven't been
I
in
don't know.
a while.
I don't know. I don't go. I
Mm.
don't go.
That's crazy. That's cool. That's awesome. It's your birthday tomorrow. Hopefully, you get some snow on your birthday. Make it look pretty. You can do
Mm.
some snow angels in the front yard, Mo.
You're right.
Oh man. Maybe um we can find some gambling in at Plains to Profit. Do they have that in Nebraska, or you have to go over to
I don't know.
Iowa? I don't know. I think one is like legal pot, and you have to go to Iowa. I don't know. I'm just a baby. I don't know. I know nothing about the Midwest. Is that even Midwest? Is that considered Midwest
What?
or just the plains? Nebraska. Is that Midwest?
Yeah, everything in the middle, right? I don't know.
Everything in the middle. Tornado Alley. That's all I know. It's gonna be fun. And Jess and Zena from Resell to Ride are going, and oh my gosh, Jess's channel's
They're
is
blowing
blowing
up.
up.
She's
It
blowing up.
is. She's been doing storage units, and that's
Hmm.
awesome. I'm excited for her to, you know, keep climbing. She's on her way to
Yep.
her YouTube plaque. you know. Oh man, what else? Let's see. What else? eBay doesn't like when you list
What else don't
prohibited
they like?
items.
Oh yeah.
Prohibited items. Yeah.
I actually had two things in the over like before the holiday, probably beginning of December, get taken down. They are.
Off
One
eBay.
was like a stuffed animal. It was like, I don't even know what it was. It was like, oh, it got recalled or something. Choking hazard
Oh.
because it has eyes. I
Oh.
was like, they all have eyes like that. And then what was the other
Oh.
thing?
Interesting. A switchblade. You have a switchblade listed?
No. uh
Those are
oh, that
definitely
candle.
prohibited.
It was like a pillar candle, like with a Christmas thing around it. Um it was a
What did
product safety policy. It
really?
was a vintage pillar candle. It was never used. It's like a little red one, like about that big. And it has,
Uh-huh.
and it comes with the thing that goes around it. It was in the original box and they took it down. I was just gonna keep it. I mean, it's
That's so
still in my
strange.
inventory. I didn't take it out. But I was like, well, I'll use it. I can put it on my table or something. But yeah, it
Huh.
was weird. I was like, people sell candles all the time. Like, why is
Right.
this one?
Maybe
I don't
it
know.
was something in the item specifics that you forgot to take out, Mo. You know?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't bother. Oh, and there was one early on I bought, okay, the vintagey looking the Conair hair dryers. This was a while, this was years ago, but I still have
Uh-huh.
it. You know the Conair hair dryers, they were like tan colored from like the 80s. Everybody had it. It
And it looked
it's
like a
just
comb on the end of it?
no, it
Was it?
was just a regular hair
Oh.
dryer. It was just tan. It was Conair.
Uh-huh.
I put it up. Everybody has one for sale, but they were like, "This has been recalled." Well, that's not the one that was recalled. The one that's recalled does not have the same number.
Mhm.
It doesn't have the same um uh. It doesn't even look the same because I looked
Uh-huh.
up anything of Conair from that time period that was. I should put that on Macari or something. See if I could sell
Yeah.
because it's it. It was brand new in box. Like it, you know how like hair dryers get dust in them and stuff.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't
Mhm.
dust in the little intake. There was nothing. Um, it was like brand new. Somebody could use it you could. I
Like a
mean, you could
prop?
still use it, and you could.
So yeah.
It could be a prop or something. Yeah,
Mhm.
it was.
Yeah.
It was the hair. It was the hair dryer everybody had, but
Yeah,
and
totally.
it's
List
still
that on
down there sitting on
Macari.
the shelf. Yeah, I should do that now that I think
Mhm.
about it. Because yeah, actually, when I was down there the other day, I saw it's still sitting on a shelf. I was like, I got to do something with that. It's like brand new, but eBay
Yeah.
will not let me list it.
Yeah. I tried to I was at an estate sale, sheesh, this was a couple of years ago, and I found one of those vintage police, I think they're called like bobby sticks, for the ones that are like long with the handle on the side. It kind of
Oh,
looks like
you
a,
whack people. Psh, psh, psh.
yeah, the
Yeah,
the ones that the police would use. I had one of those,
yeah.
and actually
Mm-hmm.
I have two from two different sales. Well, I listed it on eBay and it got taken off. This was when I just started like back doing eBay, and it got kicked
Yeah.
off.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, "What?" And they were like, "Oh, it's considered a weapon." And I was like, "Yeah, but so is a bag, but you can sell
I know,
bags."
right?
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly.
Like, but because I didn't know at the time, so I changed the category to like collectible antique because
Yeah,
I think it was over 100 years old because the guy
right.
that we bought it from said that, he told us like some little story about it because he didn't want to sell it. And I listed it under collectible and it got taken down too. So, and I listed it on
Uh,
Macari, I think, and I think it got taken down from Macari too. I don't remember. It's so long.
well,
Matt has
you
it now
like, yeah,
somewhere.
Macari, you can't even sell knives, right? Like, because was that Dave or somebody?
That was selling knives.
He cross-listed to Macari and he got booted off Macari and he had to beg to get back or something. I don't know.
What? Over a knife?
Yeah, like pocket knives or something, but you can't list them on Macari, apparently. I
Oh,
think
gotcha.
somebody can correct
But
me
you
if I'm
can
wrong, but
list um like those like bubblers, those bubbler lights that have all those like bad chemicals in it.
you can probably list your jarts over there,
You
your lawn
I'm sure you
darts.
can. I'm sure you can. I guarantee it. That's where all my naughties go on to Macari. Like I have Delta, I have like vintage Delta airline. Well, I don't think they're vintage because Zach Posen designed them, so it can't be vintage. But they are the purple Delta Airlines stewardess uniforms, and you can't list
Right.
them on eBay. And I picked up 4 or 5 of them at the thrift for like $7 a piece, and they go for like 100 to 200, just depending on the size. And 2 of them were new at tags. That was a great pickup. This was before I was filming, but it was fun to find.
Right.
What did, yeah. What's all this chit chat going on? Oh man. But
I don't know.
someone said they suck at Macari. Matt said he sucks at Macari. How do
If
you
you
suck
don't
at
want me, I
Macari?
don't want you. I don't know. I didn't,
Oh.
I did have stuff listed in Macari, and then when I pulled back, pulled out.
It
I
snows
pulled
coming.
back. Well, no, I was using like list perfectly free, but then I wasn't gonna, or discounted for like a month or whatever, and then I wasn't gonna pay. It's so
Yeah.
expensive. I wasn't gonna pay that because I don't sell that much, and I left what was up there, and it wasn't selling, so I just took everything down at some
Hmm.
point. So because I, didn't want to keep track, but anyway,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Gotcha. Oh,
Oh
Jennifer
yeah,
said
that's right. Macari is getting rid of their fees. Like they're changing the fees. When's that? In a few days, right? Like they're changing them back or whatever because they were charging the
they're gonna,
buyer
yeah, they're putting it back on us, which is fine. I'm okay with
or
that. I'm
charging.
just
Yeah.
I'm just glad that they are getting doing away with you have to have $100 to cash out, or you have to pay a $2
Oh,
fee.
okay.
Because I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous. Because it's not
That's
my
stupid.
primary, you know.
Right.
Hmm.
Ooh. Did
Jennifer
you get to
said,
fly
my
all
husband
over the
works for
place?
Delta, and I used to as well. If you have any uniforms, sell them on Macari. People buy them. Yeah, I've sold some of them. The Zach Posen ones. They're really pretty. Like they're really pretty. Like the way they were designed. One was wool or part wool, and the other one was that classic shiny. I don't know what the material is. I don't remember, but they were really nice.
Mhm.
But the ones I found were teeny, like size 2, petite.
Oh my
Like
goodness.
super
Tiny
teeny.
little
Hmm.
air. Um,
Yeah,
what are they? What I want? I was about to say stewardess. That's not what you call them anymore.
flight attendant. Oh, I
Flight
probably said
attendant.
stewardess.
I was
Yeah,
having
flight
a
attendant.
no. I was having a brain fart. And then I was
Hmm.
like, stewardess. No, air hostess. What am I? British
Oh,
or
air
Australian or
hostess.
whatever?
Yes,
uh,
air hostess. That's
that's
pretty.
cool.
That
Like,
sounds.
what? I'm curious. Like, if you worked, like, were you flight attendants? Were you pilots? Did you do work in the
Oh,
ground? That's cool. That's
oh,
cool.
that's true. I guess
They're getting
that is a very
and she
big.
said they're getting ready to change colors.
Again,
Cool. Cool.
huh? I don't. What's Delta now? Is it blue? Blue and white and red, or blue? I don't know. I can't
I don't know.
remember.
I don't know.
I don't. I think Delta. I flew Delta my last flight. I don't. I don't remember. I don't remember. But the purple ones were
Last
pretty.
I haven't flown uh since before the pandemic. I haven't flown.
That's because that's because your husband has his own plane. Let's
I know, but
Mo flies private. She has her
yeah,
own PP.
it's not like you're going far. I'm not flying to, not going far.
She has her own
It's,
PP.
it's little, teeny tiny. Um,
Hmm.
let's see. Macari and Poshmark are good,
Oh,
especially if you don't want returns. Yeah.
that's true. I don't have anything on Poshmark at all. I kind
You
of don't.
should because you have so many clothes.
I
You should look
know.
at cross listing over there.
It's just I don't want to pay for the the Vindu. I was doing
I
like
know.
remember Flip or whatever it was called, and it was free. You could
Yeah.
do.
I
I did
I
that for
tried that too. It just took so long. It was like
yeah,
kind of you couldn't
yeah.
it didn't go very fast. I don't know.
I know, I know. What is this? Matt said,
Matt wants to know where your what item you sold to the villages in
where the
Florida.
Vera Bradley stuff. Uh,
Oh,
one
was it
one
pineapple?
that would be wouldn't that be that would be
That'd be
comical.
hilarious.
Um,
Mhm.
it was I sold a pair of fins, like swimming fins.
Okay.
They were like short fins for like training. So that went to some
Yeah.
guy. And then this morning it was a Chico's Energy vest, like a golf vest for a woman.
Okay. Well, that makes
So
sense.
yeah, but I just bought it too. I just bought it like
That's
maybe two
cool.
weeks ago. So because I don't pick up Chico's, it's not a good um doesn't have a good sell through. But if it's
Yeah.
Zenergy, Chico's Zenergy, and it's plus size, like this was a 4X or not 4X, a size 4, which is an
Right.
extra large. If you can get it
Hmm.
at a decent price, it's totally worth getting. Like yeah, Zenergy plus size. That's pick it up. Don't sit on
All right.
it. I know. Mm-mm-mm.
All
I
right. What
know.
else doesn't eBay like? This one's
Um,
controversial. eBay, I think, doesn't like if you don't do any promotions sometimes. There's some categories you're not gonna sell anything in. It's just too competitive if you don't put promotion on. I have promotion on. I mean, I know some people that sell without it.
mhm.
I feel like I've taken it off and flatlined, so I put it back
Cold.
on again. I mean,
You
I don't
can't do
sell
it cold
everything with a
turkey.
promote.
You
Well, I
can't
just
cold
wanted to
turkey take
try.
it off.
Yeah, I know. I tried. This was a
Yeah, I
long
know.
time. This was years ago. This was years ago. Um,
Uh-huh.
but I put it on, and then I have a limit.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't necessarily promote at what I promote at recommended, and then have a cap.
Really?
And
Everything?
I don't sell
Do you do it
everything
on
on. Yeah.
everything?
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Huh.
have it. I don't sell everything on promotion, but I do sell a decent amount on promotion.
Yeah. I I promote I'll say I promote everything, but if it has a super high sell through, I won't promote it because, you know, the sell through says I'm not going to sit on it more than 90 days and I don't. Or if there's none listed, I don't promote it. Um,
Yeah.
but I only promote it 2.2 for, and I would say maybe 50% of my stuff sells promoted because yeah, I track that when I do my shipping in the morning,
Right. Hmm.
and I keep an eye on it just to see which things sell on promoted and which don't.
Yeah.
So it's about
I
50
don't know.
50.
Maybe once I get like more things listed, I'll
Mhm.
pull back.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, literally whatever
Right.
works for you, because I
Hmm.
know like the Inked Picker she doesn't promote anything and she does really well, you know?
Who?
Alicia, Inked Picker.
Oh yeah. Hmm. Yeah.
Hmm.
No.
So, you can't, you don't have to promote. So,
Matt says eBay
yeah.
doesn't like when you revise a listing and drop your promotional fee to a lower percentage. I've never done that, so I can believe it.
Oh,
You're
totally.
gonna go
Yeah.
down in that search for sure.
Yeah. I'm totally,
So,
I'm sure they're like, that's basically saying a big F you to eBay. You know what I mean?
right.
like, like,
Yeah.
screw
And
you. You're
Roman
not
says the
doing it
same
for me.
thing. If you have a good sell through, you don't need to promote it. Well, I don't have anything with good sell through, so. Uh,
This year, Mo, it's gonna be the
it's gonna
year.
be
The
my
year,
year.
it's the year of the box and the year of Mo. So I don't know
What's the
what
year of the box?
this year, 2025, is the year of the box, remember?
No.
Remember when we Mo, remember when we talked about Dave winning
I'm
everything goes in a
I'm
poly?
old, and tomorrow I will be another year older. Like you have to what? Oh, the year of the box, yeah, as opposed to the year of the poly mailer.
Yeah, or the year of the dragon, it's the year of the box. If you don't know what we're talking about, you have to go watch the Flippy Awards. It was good. It was we had a good time.
That happens. That's the same here, Matt. Like at estate sales, and I mean I have estate sale company as I like, but like there's certain things I can't buy at them. I can't get well, and especially like in the summertime, vintage Christmas, they won't have it priced up so much, but
Yeah.
like I went to an estate sale in November and they had all the vintage Christmas priced up a lot because it was Christmas time, you know? Um,
Mhm.
I can't go anywhere and buy a Pyrex. First of all, I don't get there in time to get it. And second of all, even the dishwasher trashed ones are priced too high. So yeah, I mean that kind of stuff. I don't. I'm looking for stuff they forgot about and stuff they you know, that got by them and
Yeah,
that
same.
kind of thing.
Me too. Or my favorite estate sale company just is like, a reseller's dream. Like they price everything. They even if they know it's good, they're just like they want it gone. You know what I mean?
That's how my top favorite one is, but they're very local. Like they just do like around here. Like my second favorite one, has a bigger radius, so there's
Hmm.
more. But that one, he's there to help.
Hi, Kristen. I'm listening.
Bye, Kristen.
He's there.
He's there to get stuff out of these people's houses, like to
Same.
help
Yeah,
out
yeah, yeah.
people. And like he's not he I mean, he must make some money, but he's I've been there when it's been crowded and he has somebody that does the checkout for him, but I've been there and it's like the line's really long and he's like, "Here, what do you got? I'll take it." He goes, "All this $20." Like,
Yeah.
and it would have been way more if we went by the prices, which I'm fine with. I'm fine. He's like, "Oh,
Oh,
I mean, that's happened to me a couple times with him. I'm perfectly happy paying the sticker prices because they are cheap, but he's just like trying to move the line and he's like he looks and he's like $20. I'm like, fine,
yeah,
bye.
yeah.
But yeah,
That's
it's more they do I think they priced stuff up that the people involved, whether it's the family or the person that owns it, whatever, are like, you can't sell this for do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Because
They're like, oh
I've
no,
I've
we
gotten
have to get
stuff.
at least a hundred
Right.
dollars
I've
for
been
this
to a
thing. Yeah.
I've been to a different one where, oh, that's, he's got it priced at $5, whereas, and they have a similar thing at another sale and it's like $25. It's like, so I think,
Yeah.
sometimes the family or whatever is a little more involved in
Hmm.
than, but yeah.
I agree. Yeah. It's ours. Yeah. Ours are some of them, most of them. There's oh my gosh. There's one estate sale that we don't even go to because it is like double eBay prices. Like
Yeah.
double. Like
I
I
have
don't
one of
even
those. Uh-huh.
understand how they sell stuff. Like I don't understand what their business model is. Like do they not sell it and then I don't know. Do they buy the stuff from the like a clean out like at the end or something? Because I just don't understand why people are even buying stuff. Granted, they're in
Yeah.
this company sells or does them in mostly the million to $15 million homes, but still
Hmm.
that doesn't mean that all of their stuff is like you know Gucci level. You know what I mean?
Right, right. And sometimes
And
those
it's
big
still
homes, they just have like something that decorators brought. They don't have any, you know? Like there's
Mhm,
ones
yeah.
like that around here and it's just, you know, everything's just like decorator bought, expensive
Yeah.
stuff, but nobody wants that unless they have a big house like that and they hire a
Hmm.
decorator to get. So I don't, that's probably who's buying it. I don't know.
I
I don't
know.
need this big
It,
5-foot oriental design vase for the corner. Nobody's buying those
yeah.
things. I don't know.
Or a stain on the clothing. It's still a stain. Like I'm. It's not like,
Yeah,
oh
right.
well, it's an expensive piece with a stain on it. It's like you can't. I don't
Right.
understand. So we don't
Right,
even go to
right,
those.
exactly.
But
Yeah, I
yeah,
don't either.
I don't know.
And there's one that these sisters run, and that's what's called sisters sales or whatever. And
Mhm.
I've been to it. I went in person one time, and I was looking at them like during the pandemic. They were also selling. They would have live estate sale. They would go through the house,
Uh-huh.
and people were buying this stuff. And like they would pick something up, and it was like I saw that in the Dollar Tree yesterday, and they're like $3, and somebody would buy it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going on? But it's funny. There is Harry Humstone. He's around here, and a, a long time ago on one of his chats, he's like, "Oh, the sisters." He's like, I think they had a store, and they would sell stuff in their store. I don't know if they still
Oh.
have it, but their stuff
Uh-huh.
is so. I went to one in person. And that was the first and last time. They actually did one right down the street from me, and I didn't even go because I was like, I know everything is way overpriced.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and they
Well,
don't really do deals on the last day, that kind of thing. So,
yeah. Yeah. There's one like that around here that if you go like if it's traditionally like, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, if we
mm-hmm,
go on Saturday and say, "Oh, what are you doing? What's tomorrow look like? Are you doing deals?" And
uh-huh,
she'll go, mm, "We might make some deals." And it's like, if I'm going to drive all the way out here, I would like a definitive answer.
right,
Like, yes, it'll be
right.
25% off, or
Like
no, we're
all the
not
other,
doing it.
exactly. The other ones I go to, like the last day is some things are up to 75% off.
Hmm. Yeah.
So if I see stuff, I'll go back on the last day. Or honestly, my second favorite one, um, which is kind of like a first. I mean, they're kind of tied for first, just because they go in a bigger radius, and you get more variety. I, I've been on the last day of those, and I've filled a giant IKEA bag and then some. And he just was like, he doesn't want to go through it all. He just, $25, $30 for everything, which is like a super deal. Was
Yeah.
way more than 50% off.
Hmm.
But
Oh
yeah.
my gosh. What are they?
But yeah,
What are they
some
talking
the
about?
ones that don't do that. I don't know.
What are they
Let's
talking
say. Well,
about in the
Matt said
chat?
he would love someone to come and see his struggles. I get it. Plus, you don't have a car. I still think, Matt, we still think that you need to do a vlog when you buy something big. Just vlog yourself. You got you got the good camera now. Turn it into selfie mode and show yourself dragging it through an Uber or public transit or whatever. That's what we want to see. Um,
Get yourself a
uh,
wagon. Get yourself a
yeah.
radio flyer. Pull your little
So that's
little
Matt.
radio flyer. That should be your next sticker, Matt. It should be you pulling a radio flyer with like the biggest thing you've ever bought, like that neon sign or something. That should be your sticker, Matt. I take credit. I take credit for that. I'm sure AI can make that sticker for you. Oh
They're
gosh.
going back and forth. So if Roman was an interior designer, he would just look at the house and say it looks good and then charge you. Matt would just update the bathrooms. They have their own
Oh
little
my
thing
god.
going on here.
Oh
Adding a
geez.
second roll of toilet paper is not updating the bathroom, Roman.
Oh my gosh. That's funny. You just stack them on the back of the toilet, three, and then you make like
And
a
like a
snowman.
pyramid.
No,
Oh,
no, no, no.
oh,
Like a
okay, I see
snowman.
ya.
Put some little eyes and little.
You have to go to an estate sale and buy one of those little crocheted dolls that they would put on them back in the day.
Yes.
Remember those?
Or that little the stamper that you just get wet and you stamp the toilet paper. So in a
Oh,
point.
that they do in like fancy cleaning videos and stuff in
Yeah, yeah,
hotels. Yeah.
yeah. Make it. Well, you know what I do, Mo? We have this. It is like an incense, but it's like hotel smell incense.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Westin Hotel. It's like in a dropper. It's like an incense. I put a drop
Mm-hmm.
in the toilet paper roll, like
Yeah.
inside the cardboard. So every time you pull
Yeah.
it, it smells.
You
It
get a
smells
nice
good.
little whiff.
Hmm. Yeah,
I need
it
to.
totally works. I love it. I'm like, because I love that smell, the one that we have.
Yeah.
It smells so good. Hmm. Yes, I love
That's another
it.
thing resellers I deal with are not YouTube resellers. I mean, there's a lot of people that we know that YouTube is a main income, and now reselling's kind of like the secondary, you know?
Oh,
So,
100%. Yeah.
so I mean, that's cool. It's awesome, you know?
Hmm.
But, yeah, when you're uh dealing with that, it's world
Yeah.
won't survive if there's
I
no
mean,
toilet paper.
I'm sure that
You
well,
gotta
we
use leaves.
100% we 100% know that Kayla and part-time Matt, their their reselling is definitely secondary. It's got to be,
Yeah.
you know.
Um,
I mean, and
well,
I'm sure
um,
Kevin
I mean,
and
Kevin said
Dave
it.
and all
Kevin
of them.
said Kevin has said I'm a part-time reseller, you know. He's
Hmm.
not full-time,
Yeah.
or eBay's
Hmm.
part-time, I should say. I don't know. All of it together is full-time, but it's not a main thing. Lavender
Hmm.
Clothesline.
Oh yeah,
She
she
says it.
said that too. That
She says it.
yeah,
She's like, eBay, YouTube money has surpassed her eBay money, and she doesn't sell as much on eBay anymore.
yeah.
Silver hair
I know that
stacker.
Josh and Haley said, well, Josh said um, that they're trying to do 250. I don't know. I'm sure that's gross revenue. 250,000 this
Yeah.
year, which
Hmm.
equals. I don't remember the math, but I thought the math was like $547 a day. And I guess he's trying to do a whatnot show every day to pull those
Yeah.
numbers to get to
Hmm.
250. So
Yeah.
that's awesome. That I'm excited to see how they're going to handle that when they go on vacations and stuff like that. You know,
Right.
do they just crank out like a bunch of like 24-hour shows on whatnot to cover their days that they're absent from a whatnot? I mean, yeah, when they're absent. Yeah, unless they hire people, they're going to be like on that level.
I don't know. That's
Oh,
crazy.
hey Jess, how you doing?
I was
Thanks for
just here.
showing up.
I didn't say
We were just talking
thank
about
you.
your channel. We were talking about how
Yeah.
your storage lockers are killing
Kicking.
it, kicking some Jeebus butt. That's right. Just killing it. Mm.
Oh, hey. She said
What?
he said ladies might be a stretch after the weather talk. We showed that picture, Jess. Jess saw that picture. It's a picture that
Oh.
from the chat of
Hmm.
I already closed it.
What is that? What is that line from Game of Thrones? Winter is coming. Is that Game of
Yeah.
Thrones? Yeah.
That was what it looked like. That was what we put over top of that. That one needs to be a meme. Mother
Oh.
Nature's peeing by you. Well, it's always peeing on you out there. And Roman says the
Exactly.
weather talk hasn't shrunk.
Roman's crazy.
We talked about it.
Oh,
We've talked about a bunch of stuff that eBay hates. Let's recap. eBay hates when you don't list every day. eBay hates uh what
bold
else?
letters, Mike. They don't like when you use all
Oh,
capital
well,
letters.
right. They don't like
Hmm.
well, for me they don't like if I don't promote, but that's
Oh, yeah.
debatable for everybody.
Yeah.
Um
And when you don't fill out your item specifics, Mike,
yeah.
make sure you do this. Mike goes to the auction. Um,
Oh yeah.
th- so
We talked
he
about
thought
how Amy ruined the auctions.
he said that me doing the lives ruined our auctions, Mike, that the totes are bad
Yeah.
because I do lives. But it's not true. What else? Oh, and you can't. They don't like when you list prohibited items. So no switchblades.
Yeah. No no weapons, no
No weapons.
batterings,
No billy sticks, billy
bats.
clubs,
What are they called? Yeah, something
like
like that.
bobbies. I think they're called bobby sticks or something like that. Baton bobbies. Sounds
Something.
familiar. Yeah.
I
What
haven't
did
had
Matt
the
say?
knock on wood. I've been sided with, well, both sides, but I don't like make a fuss unless I know I'm right. So,
What is it? What did he say? eBay hates
eBay
sellers.
hates sellers. They usually side with buyers. eBay don't cancel me. I'm just joking, maybe. I haven't had a problem, but I don't. I don't know. I don't sell
Hmm.
that much.
Yeah, Mo. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Well, I
I'll beat you to
will.
it.
I haven't been, but I will.
What did Mike say? They've been randomly busting me for copyright. Like, what do you
Hmm.
mean?
Yeah.
Copyright? Like, like your Pumas? They're taking your Pumas down? Is that what you're talking about?
Like you like onesie or Velcro, those kind of things. Those are
Oh,
copyrights, right? Or trademarks.
I
I
can't.
don't
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
why I was like,
remember.
what do you mean? He's putting Velcro in every listing. He's putting Gore-Tex. Everything's made
Hook
of
and loop.
Gore-Tex.
Hook and loop. Hook and loop.
Oh my gosh. I would never waste the characters on hook and loop ever. Ever.
I know, right?
That's
I
a
mean, look
lot
at
of
the picture. You
characters.
can tell if there's Velcro on there.
uh,
Yeah,
yeah, my
eBay's AI does pull stuff back. I mean, I haven't had that yet, but it does. eBay AI only graduated with elementary school degree. It's not advanced yet.
it's
There's-
so if you maybe the key is if you don't want AI to pull your prohibited items, the first picture has to be blurry. A blurry picture. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
So
no
it
blurry
doesn't see it.
pictures, or like
Yeah,
no
that was
first
another one.
blurry picture.
Hmm.
I've
Yes.
said that occasionally because I take all my pictures at once, and I usually check them. They're usually fine, but every once in a while, because that shiny when I do the measurements, and I
Oh
have that,
yeah.
the metal measuring tape,
Take measure.
and
Yeah.
sometimes it throws off if you don't. I have to if I don't remember to tap my screen on that measuring tape so that it focuses there.
Yeah.
It's sometimes it throws it off and it's blurry, but it's usually not too blurry. You can usually still tell how how what the measurement is, so I don't worry about it because it's like
Yeah.
the last picture. My first picture is always nice and
Perfect.
clear.
Hmm. Same. Same.
Oh,
Same.
and
Same. Same.
eBay, well, they don't you don't get punished for it necessarily, but I know people like to use fancy backgrounds, but I just, I use photo room and make mine all white. I mean, I
Mhm.
have they're on a white background when I take a picture, but I just remove the background. Um so it's nice and clean. It doesn't necessarily punish you, but if you aren't a nice clean white background, it won't necessarily push your stuff out into like Google search. So you're not you know, it's just a little bit less uh views, or you get
Yeah. I
a
did,
little less
I'm trying to think if I've ever seen, like when I Google image, if I've seen one of those backgrounds, like the sneakers in the stadium. I wonder if I've ever seen one of those pop up on Google. Can't
I don't
remember if
know.
I
I
have.
don't know if I don't know if it's necessarily that. Like Google Image is different. If you're
Hmm.
shopping for something and you put in, like a certain type of Nike sneaker, right? That. And
Hmm.
Google Shopping pulls stuff. I don't know that it pulls
Yeah.
stuff without a white background.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I can't recall
Let me
what.
look. Um,
No, it does. Well, I have typed in
yeah, so
stuff.
like I've typed in Nike Air Force One. Everything that comes up when you type in and you search shopping. Let me put it up. Hold on. there. Like everything's a white background. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's not necessarily the image search because that's like a different thing. But
yeah.
this, it pulls now. Most of these
Are
aren't
any of those eBay
eBay, but
listings?
sometimes you get eBay. Sometimes you get
Yeah, yeah.
eBay up there, and nothing is actually eBay in this. I just, I don't. I just pick sneakers. I don't know why, but
Like type
yeah.
type in like a black velvet painting. I feel like that would be something like it would be on eBay, like an alternate platform that you're not buying on Amazon and see what yeah. Hmm. Interesting. Like are any of the backgrounds crazy? They're all white. Like what is that with the
No,
fourth one?
nope, they're all
Is
white.
that oh, what about
No,
that
it's
fourth
it's
one?
just this one here. Ugh, that's Etsy though.
Oh, okay.
Um,
But it pulled it up. It has a
yeah,
background,
it did.
That's interesting. But
Let me
hmm,
let me see.
Mike, if you're still in the still
Yeah, it
here,
did pull it up. It did pull it up. You're right.
I sold that chief painting for 260 on Facebook.
But the eBay
Yeah.
one, it did pull up. It was white background. I think
Hmm.
you're just. I don't know. That's what I was told.
Oh
And
yeah. I was just curious, to see what, those would
oh,
that's it.
there it
That's
is.
storm.
If you
Storm's
missed
coming.
it, there it is.
uh goodness,
Let's see.
goodness.
Resale to ride. She got a Vero and Puma shoes. Sold them on Dibbit the same day. 2 days later, eBay sent me a. Oh yeah, I remember her telling us this. eBay sent her a message and said, it was falsely Veroed. eBay actually admitted a wrong. It's
What?
crazy.
But did they ding you for it? Did they like did, did you get a ding, like a visible ding somewhere? Did they
I don't think you get
suppress?
a ding,
Because
and I don't when they remove something. I don't think you get a ding unless you keep doing it. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, that's true. But Jess, did your sales drop at all? Like after they pulled your Pumas? Did you notice a drop in your sales?
Oh, Roman said the same thing. He had it, and then they put it back with
Huh.
Pumas. Yeah, I heard there was Pumas. Well, I mean, I heard this from Jess
Oh,
that
hey.
Puma was like going after.
What if you had a black velvet painting with a Puma in it? Would they pull that too?
She says she
Would say
didn't
it's
notice a
fake?
difference. So I
Oh, that's
think as
good.
long as you I don't do they ding you just for like not knowing that Puma's gonna be I mean, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I don't
Or
have any
that you're gonna
I don't have any Puma stuff listed. If I did, it would have been clothing, like like an Adidas Puma
right,
collab or something like
right.
that. The only thing I can think of like golf stuff that I've had. Yeah, I don't know,
Yeah, I
but
don't know. eBay whatever with their little thing was going off Puma for a while. Oh, here we
hmm
go. They pulled a pair of Gucci frames as a medical device.
oh my god,
And they admitted it was an AI mistake. That's so weird. Oh, like glasses frames, I'm assuming?
probably. I think
Yeah.
so. He got an optometrist storage locker. I bet it was from that.
Oh.
Gucci frame is his medical device. I mean, it is a medical device because you need it to see.
I mean, but yeah.
Insurance covers glasses,
Not just
so
not the frames though. It's
well, yeah,
the
that's
frames
true.
are nothing. It's this part that
True.
cost me an arm and a leg.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, people can sell like RX. They can sneakily sell RX stuff.
Right. Matt says I don't see any puma, but I do see cougars in the suburbs.
Add that to your sticker. Your radio flyer pulling cougars to the city bus. That's it. You got the city bus. You've got you pulling your radio flyer with cougar cougar in your radio flyer. I can see it now. I can see it in my head. 2025 sticker, Matt.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you, you guys and Jess. eBay,
What?
the AI. I know. I feel like as someone who way a long time ago kind of worked on not AI or anything, but like I worked with programmers, and you had to test stuff and you know, but like constantly looking for bugs. And I feel like they just push this stuff out without any real bug testing. I don't know. It's just me. But then eBay's back end, their code is just you would look at it and probably, a good programmer will look at it and, go into shock. I'm sure it's a hot mess. But yeah, I can't. AI is cool and all, but I don't know that how much we should be using it for without a person backing it up,
Like
you know?
job replacement? Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm sure they're, yeah, I don't know. What did Matt say?
Send me more stickers. I will buy more brass items for instant sales with your stickers.
I've got some stickers. I have some Beach by Repeat, and I've got a couple of Flippin' Fantastic stickers too. I didn't get
Ooh.
many. How many did I get?
I
I sent you some. I think I got like 20.
Michael Dixon, I agree with you. You know that they just been piling code on top of the original code from 1990 whatever. They didn't they didn't like they don't clean anything up. They're just
Right.
patching on
Band-Aid.
top.
Yeah.
Yeah, which like I don't know. It's like I don't know. Like if you're gonna implement something, I don't know. Like fix the other stuff first.
Instead of eBay, it's eBand-Aid.
Yep. Terminator.
eBand-Aid.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. That's too funny. Oh man. Well, Mo, what
Well,
time is it?
we've been on for a while. It
I
is,
know.
I don't know.
1:30 East, the
Yeah, we've
correct
been on
time
for
zone.
an hour and a half. Dang. I had so much
Mm,
fun
I
talking.
know.
So many guys came. Thank you for coming.
Our first
Thank you
live
for
of the new
giving us
year.
this. Thank you for giving us some watch hours.
Yeah, for sure. And make sure you hit the heart button before you leave the chat today, just to help us out. We appreciate it. I love doing the lives. It's
Yes.
the interaction and stuff. It's so cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Oh, for sure, for sure. What do you got? Are you going sourcing today, Mo?
No, it's supposed to snow soon. It's got really like kind of cloudy out.
Oh,
The sun was out this morning, but yeah, we're supposed to get hit.
oh,
It's coming right at
huh.
us.
It is.
There's a
It
winter
is.
weather advisory or
It
warning or
is. The
something.
sky is all white here. It's like completely white, but
Yeah, it's the
I
sun
don't
was out
see any
earlier, but it's
snow.
fine.
I don't see any snow in mine. It's 50
It's
degrees
supposed to.
here.
Oh, really? It was cold here.
Yeah.
What is it?
It says 50. Oh no, it says 49, but it says feels like 44. But I don't see any precipitation. Well, like
Yeah, it's
7%
35
chance.
here.
Wow. Yikes.
It's 35. It's supposed to snow sometime in the next couple hours.
It's crazy. Well, I guess
So I don't
you'll
know.
be
And there's nothing
hunkering
going on
down.
around here either, and I have a bunch of stuff to list, so I don't need to buy anything.
Yeah, I understand. I got you. I haven't even looked to see what's going on here this weekend. We've got so much other things, with our
hmm
Facebook stuff that's exciting.
Oh, I know. I
All the
gotta
big
I gotta
stuff
get on
out.
that train. I know we were talking amongst ourselves, and I have some big things that are
Mhm.
personal things that I need to get rid of that I'm gonna I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try it out. But I'm
Yeah.
lazy, so I'm gonna do porch pickup. I'm not driving
Hey, that's
anywhere.
okay. I mean, whatever works. I
hmm
know. Jess said it's 39 there. Yikes.
Brr.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's
20,
only 35 here. Well, I know it's already snowing there, right, Roman? 24 in Cleveland.
24.
Brr.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
that's brutal. That lake
But my
effect.
nose is all, whenever it's gonna snow, isn't that
Mm-hmm.
weird? Like, you know how some people are like, oh, my knee aches. My
Yeah.
head gets clogged and my nose gets kind of like stuffy before
You're a
snow.
little
Isn't that weird?
barometer. That's why. You're a
I
barometer.
am. My sinuses are a barometer. I get a headache when it goes up or down fast.
Teresa
It's a hot
Teresa said
mess.
it's 14 degrees there.
Well,
In
burr. That's what you get for
the
living
Dakotas.
in the Dakotas. Yeah, winter
The
storm
Dakotas.
warning until Sunday. Burr.
I'm sure
Yeah,
Corey's already
wow.
like plowed the field a couple times
When do
this
we
year.
get more? When do we get more plow content? I need more plow content.
I feel
Get us that
Corey needs another
pl-
channel. It's just
plow channel.
Dakota plows.
Tractor. You can mow in the.
Good.
It'd be mowing in the warmer months and then plowing in the winter. I'll watch it.
Exactly.
Do
He's
you
got
watch it?
10 acres of
Do you ever
grass
watch
to
any
mow.
of those? What's that?
I said he has 10 acres of grass to mow. He could just
Right.
hook the
You ever
GoPro
watch
on the
any
front
of
of the
those like SB mowing or whatever where
no.
they'll go and find a house that's like abandoned, overgrown, and he'll mow it for the neighbors so it's not a hot mess.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen those.
I've watched those before, so
Where they just but it's like fast, right? It's like sped up, so it's like,
yeah, he'll
quick.
speed it up. Yeah, on like TikTok or whatever, he'll
Yeah,
speed it up. So I'll watch that. Yeah, but it's like very satisfying when
I've
you see
seen.
the before and the after.
Right. Yes. And then
Yep.
the clickbait titles of like she yelled at me for this or
Yeah.
something like that, Mhm.
Exactly. Hmm. How
Uh-huh.
dare they do
Uh-huh.
clickbait? How dare they?
Everything's clickbait, right? But it but Teresa said,
Grand,
"Oh,
no, not enough yet to use the snow blower.
oh, okay." Oh, Jess says she wants to drive the snowblower. Looks fun. Oh my goodness. 6 acres
Six
to mow because of
acres.
the buildings. Wow. That's a lot.
Oof.
That's like, I feel like that would be constant. Like you would constantly have to be mowing.
When I was a kid, I'd mow my parents' yard, which was like a half acre
Uh-huh.
on a little rider.
Yeah. You wait a
I don't
minute.
mow my,
You would use a rider on a half acre? Well, okay. Okay.
yeah.
I see. Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, it would have taken a long time in the, I mean, I,
A push.
I've
Yeah.
done it with the push, but that sucks.
Mhm.
It's just a little rider. I don't have a big, my parents didn't have a big one like the,
Like a
for
zero
six
turn.
acres. Yeah, like a
Uh-huh.
little one. Um, I don't mow the lawn here. My husband's always like, "Why don't you mow the lawn?" I'm like, "'Cause I mowed the lawn when I was a kid.
Oh, geez.
I'm done mowing. I don't like
Right.
it." Ugh.
I don't I don't mow it. I used to before my kid was old enough to mow, and then my kid mows, you know.
My kid needs
But
to mow. Yeah.
hmm yeah. And yeah, exactly. But yeah, I can't imagine like our property in North Carolina, we have a
Hmm.
riding mower because the
Yeah.
uh well only 1 acre is cleared, but then we have um what do you call it? Like road front that we have to maintain the road front.
Okay. Yeah, like a
So
certain
and it's long.
mhm.
Yeah, like an
You have to
easement. We
go
have to
like a
keep that
certain
maintained. Yeah.
distance from the road. Yeah. Yeah.
So we have like a mower for that, but it's not like a zero turn. You know, the ones that you see like people driving like this with that you can turn real quick. Like we just have one with a steering wheel, but
Yeah.
it does take forever. Well, I don't do it. Matt doesn't. I did it maybe when we bought the mower, and I was like, "Ooh, this is fun," and then I was like, "This takes forever." Oh man, what's that say?
I
What's
said,
it say,
I
Mo?
could clear snow much faster with the big tractor, but I eat half the snow because there's no cab. Since I'm on a diet, I use a little tractor.
Gotcha. I can imagine. My goodness, it's crazy. How did we go from reselling to mower
I don't
talk?
know, because it's gonna snow and it's already
Oh,
snowing
that's
out
right.
there, and I don't
That's
know.
true. That is true. That is true. But you know what else sells on eBay? Mower parts. We had a John Deere, and
Oh yeah,
we instead of we parted it out because it was like trashed or something. Matt's parted
yeah,
it out, and slowly we've been selling like all these
the
parts on
parts.
his
Oh yeah.
on his store. He has his own like small store, but random,
Uh-huh.
just random, John Deere stuff. People want their
Yeah.
their OEM parts.
Mhm. Yeah. Mhm.
I know. Well, Mo,
All right,
I'm glad we
guys.
did this.
Thanks. Yeah, me too. It was fun. Thank you all for coming. We appreciate it. We had fun
Mhm.
chatting with everybody. Lives are fun
They
when
are. They
people
go
show
by so
up.
fast too.
I know.
People
I
did show
know.
up. Everybody showed up. It was
I know. It's
fantastic.
so exciting.
It was flipping fantastic.
Yeah.
All righty. Thanks, guys. Hit the
Yeah.
heart button
Thanks
on
for
your way
coming.
out. All right.
Bye.
Bye, guys.